Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today, playing the daily challenge for March 29th, 2026. The character at the Ironclad and the modifiers Heirloom start with 1 or a relic. Flight, you may ignore path to the next room to travel to. And lethality, you start each combat with +3 strength on all enemies. Start each combat with +3 strength. I see gold bear here with 1720. That's a great score. Congratulations. I feel like I've seen this top score cheat before or get unreasonable score. So in my mind, gold bear is effectively first place. You have Alex with 1626, Nick 1622, Mattia 1591. So it looks like it should be pretty doable to get into top 20. Let's see what I can do here. We started with old coin up, pick up, gain 300 gold. Okay. And then with flight, I can hit all 4 elites on Act 1. And I might, do I want to go for a shop? There is a shop here that does not have a question mark room in the same floor, so I might consider hitting that, and I have the gold, might try to buy something good. Started with a bash strike. Okay, if I get 3 strikes, that would be enough. Actually 2 strikes, no, 2 strikes would not have been enough, had to be 3 strikes. Started with the nootropic brew, that's really nice. Pummel strike is also really nice. Don't want to go for collector bonuses, because then a perfect strike deck might be reasonable. Power through might be a good block card. For the slime boss, let's stay aggressive though. Let's take the pummel strike for card draw. Okay. Here, let's see what I can get. Limit Break is interesting if I don't go for Popper. I probably don't need Panacea. Another Bash is fine. Sever Soul. I'm hoping for a multi-hit attack card. Okay, I got an early shop. Don't want a Bash. Would be better if I had energy. Let's take the Sever Soul. Yeah, fine. Okay, I think Bash versus Sever Soul, they're both decent. Sever Soul might be slightly better even, because it does 19 damage. Alright, let's do Pummel Strike first and then Sever Soul. Beautiful. Alright, this arm is really tempting. Let's take it. It will help me a lot on Act 2. And here, yeah, let's go for a shop here. Red Skull. More strength. I would have to lose HP for that, though. Probably don't need Eternal Feather or Strange Spoon. And it's not expensive. Let's take Red Skull while HP is added below 50%. You have 3 additional strength. Then let's grab a Cleave. It's cheap. And then Havoc. Let's do Headbutt for sure. Let's take the Havoc. I kind of want to save maybe Swift Potion or Essence of Steel Potion. Let's get a Swift Potion. I'm hoping I can get through without other potions here. Alright, here I'm losing a little bit of HP to get Blood Vial at the start of each combat, heal 2 HP. Okay. And here I got the Lagavulin. What do I want to wait for here? Guess a Bash. Whatever I wait for, I will wake it up. It's going to be really hard to protect this one, but I think the Vulnerability would help. Actually, I'm starting with a Disarm. That's useful. Okay. And then hopefully I'll get the Bash this turn. Yep, I can do Bash. Havoc might hit. Actually, we'll hit an attack. But then I'll exhaust it. Let's do a strike instead. Okay. We have some good potions. I might consider using them. 19. Do I have a chance of perfecting? So this is 18 plus 16. That's 34. And then 47. I'll need to get a lot of good potions to be able to perfect this one. But let's try it. Heart of Iron Strength Potion. So I said 47 with the Strength Potion. That's probably going to be another 10. That's 57. So that's not quite enough. I don't think there's anything else I can grab. What if I defend with the Speed Potion, but then next turn I'll have trouble? Yeah, I might save my potions for the next fight. I just don't think I have enough. So let's do Pummel Strike, Cleave, a regular strike. Yeah, with the Strength Potion that would have been... If I got... I don't know what I needed to get. Like a Flex Potion, maybe that might have been good. But yeah, I think that's fine. Also, this way I'm losing HP to trigger the... let's bring the Cleave back to trigger the Red Skull, so that's good. Right. If I had the Red Skull active already, I might have had enough damage to kill. I should have probably checked the card reward. Oh man, I'm not a fan of any of these. I guess a Disarm is fine on turn 1. And then Carnage or another Headbutt. Do I want to go for Collector Bonuses after all? It's tempting. Carnage is also interesting. Let me take the Carnage because I wouldn't mind a good damage engine. And then, yeah, I don't think I'll do a shop here. Let's do more question mark rooms here. I got another shop, another curse. Now, unfortunately, I did heal back up, so I'm not triggering the Red Skull. Got Toxic Echo. Whenever you add a skill into deck upgraded. That's very nice. And here I got Potion Belt. I'm pick up gain 2 potion slots. Okay. Alright, so here I got the Gremlin Knob. Let's start with Headbutt because I don't actually need to Headbutt anything. Okay. Right, 17. I don't think I really stand a chance here, right? Yeah, fine. Let's just do Sever Soul. This one would have been very hard to protect even if I drank the Strength Potion. Actually, impossible to protect even with the Strength Potion. And Matryoshka, the next 2 numbers chest you open contain 2 relics and Pummel. Finally, something that will utilize the strength I have. Alright, here I got these sentries. Carnage, Pummel. That's 43. Let's do that. I do wonder if I should have tried to lose more HP against the Gremlin, Gremlin Knob, right, to trigger the Red Skull, because now Again, there's nothing I can do, right? Unless... No, there's nothing I can do. Alright, let's do Headbutt. Probably Carnage. Then one strike. And then another strike. If I can't perfect, let's at least here try to lose HP. Come. And then here I can do Carnage to get rid of you. And then should be able to fairly easily kill next turn. Actually, I think I'll take one more turn of damage. Yeah, let's do a bash. And then that way I can easily kill, but I'll take another 12 damage. That will help me even when I heal back up with the Burning Blood. Okay. Alright, haven't perfected anything yet, but I got an Entropic Brew. And this is my third headbutt I'm offered. Alright, fine, let's go. I think the game is pushing me to try to go for Collectibles. So we've got backward preparation at the start of each combat. Draw 2 additional cards, which is great. And then here, Gremlinob, I have 6 strength. I can start with the Bash and Pummel. That is 48 damage. Okay. Here, the strength push might have been useful. Nope, Carnage is enough. Beautiful. Finally perfected something. At Gremlin Horn, when an enemy dies, gain energy and draw 1 card. Sword Boomerang, another card that relies a lot on strength, which I should be able to get. Let me lose a little bit of HP here so I don't accidentally heal back up too much. So let's do Cleave, Headbutt, and Strike is enough. So let's wait. Come. Yeah, just to be safe. Come. Alright, here I got a Flex Potion. Another Severed Soul, another Carnage. I am not sure. They're effectively the same. Let's take the Carnage. Come. Here I don't... Oh, another Entropic Brew might be better in the Speed Potion. Let's take it. Come. And then here, let's upgrade. The Bash upgrade is very interesting, but no, let's upgrade the Pummel. It should be much more powerful with the extra strength. Come. Alright, Slime Boss. There is a Pummel for 40. Yeah, let's do... Should I drink the Flex Potion now? It'll make my life easier. Freeze up a potion slot. Let's do it. Let's do Pummel here. Then Sword Boomerang. And then a Strike. Yeah, 16 is a pretty great split value. Don't have to worry too much about the rest. I mean, chances are I would not have taken any damage, but again, let's be safe. I have the Cleave. Beautiful. Alright, okay, at least perfect something at the end. Now, do I want to go for Pauper? Because Limit Break would be really nice. So would be the Barricade. Goldberry usually does not go for Pauper. And he had a good score. And I had trouble against some elites. Having something on Limit Break might be good. Let me take it, and then if I don't see any other good rare cards, I might remove it. I'm definitely going to take the Curse Key and energize the server turn. One of you open an unbossed chest to obtain a curse. So that guarantees a total of 3 curses. I need to find 2 other curses somewhere. Alright, 1, 2, 3. I can only hit 3 of the 5 elites. I forgot to count question mark rooms on Act 1. How many did I have? Felt like at least 6 or 7, right? Because once I get enough curses, I might start to skip question mark rooms because I won't need them anymore. Alright, 18. Pummel. Man, if I can, I should lose HP here. Let's do Carnage, Pummel, and then Sword Boomerang. Yeah, let's lose HP. Let's drop down to 30. Bash and Strike is... Actually, Strike is not too much. Let's do that. Okay. And this way, I should be able to easily kill. And yeah, I think I will take this turn of damage still. That brings me down to 23. Beautiful. Alright. That way I have extra strength, which makes the Limit Break stronger. Dual Wield is very tempting. I started to really enjoy it. Also, it's upgraded, which is nice. Okay, that's a duplicate shame. Good thing I'm not going for Collectibles. We also got Mango and pick up Racer Measure by 14. Okay. And then did not get a curse, but I got Duvidal. For each curse next, I just go with 1 strength. And I already have 3 strength, so that's really good with the what do you call Limit Break. So did I decide to go for collector bonuses? Yes, right, because I have 2 Carnages, 2 Headbutts. So I guess I will lose all my strikes to get the I'm actually also very happy to lose the Blood Vial. Yeah, let's do that. All right, beautiful. So I got a collector bonus there. All right. And then here, definitely want to fight these guys. Shouldn't be too difficult. All right, so let's do Carnage's 29. That's not quite enough. Let's do Pummel Strike. Oh, alright, I guess I'll do Bite and then Carnage the backliner, and then I can do another Bite. Okay, and then Headbutt. Let's bring back the Carnage. That should be enough next turn, right? Yeah, beautiful. Although, wait, this one doesn't count against my perfect. I do have elites coming up. Let me lose HP so that I don't then heal back too much. I think I'll do Limit Break and wait. Yeah, let's take a little bit of damage here. Actually, I guess this is fine. Yeah. Wait, I don't want to do bites, right? To not heal. Yeah. The Red Mask at the start of each combat by 1 weak to all enemies, an attack potion, and another dual wield or another cleave. Let's take another dual wield. It would be better if I had more 0-cost cards, though. That would make the dual wields much stronger. Okay, 12th. I have the disarm, but no way to defend unless I drink all my potions. Can I somehow kill? Let's see what the Pummel Strike... Actually, let's drink the Strength Potion, then see if this gives me vulnerability. It did not, but it did give me an Anger, which I can dual wield. Actually, it also gives me a sword boomerang, which I can deal with. That's probably a slightly better thing to dual wield. Alright. Sword boomerang 1, 2, 3. I think I can just deal enough damage here, right? Sever Soul. Beautiful. Alright. I think this one, I still have 2 Entropy Brews left. We got Strong Fish. When we add a card to deck, gain 9 gold. Another Cleave or another Sever Soul. I only had one of each. Alright. Flame Bear is a great defensive card. Let me take that as much as I like another collectible, or a potential collectible bonus. Alright, not being attacked, that's good. Don't have AoE damage, although, hang on. Let's do Sword Boomerang. Just really hoping one of the hits would hit this guy. Alright, let's get rid of... Actually, can I headbutt? Yeah, let's headbutt the Sword Boomerang. And then... Beautiful. Okay. So then I can do Pummel. Should I headbutt another Sword Boomerang? Let me do Pummel Strike first, and then headbutt. And I think the Sword Boomerang should be enough. 52... Yeah, I'm not going to trigger the... Wait, this is... I have 92 right now, double that. Yeah, so I'm not going to trigger the Red Skull next turn, but hopefully that's fine. We got Paper Frog, enemies with vulnerable. They take 75% more damage rather than 50. That's really good. A Blood Potion, which I'll avoid, and a second Flame Barrier, sure. Okay. Right, here I should lose HP, right? Yeah, let's try to do that. I mean, just for fun, I should still do Carnage and Pummel Strike. But then, yeah, let's try to drop down to maybe like the 30s. Limit Break is great. Yeah, let's do a Bite. Come. And then, oh, okay, here, I'm definitely taking some damage. I mean, I can easily kill here, right? Should I? Yeah, I think I'm fine. Yeah, even with the heal. Okay. An Elixir Potion, which is probably not necessary. Thunderclap with the Paper Frog, it's great. Another Sword Boomerang, though, might help me with collector bonuses. Let's take a second Sword Boomerang. Okay. Alright, here I got Decay as well as Blue Candle. Unplayable Curse cards can now be played. Whenever you play Curse lose 1 HP and exhausted. It's really nice. And Tiny Chest, every 4th question mark room is a treasure room. I am guaranteed to get enough curses, so... Well, I'm also probably guaranteed to get enough relics. Still, treasure... Tiny Chest is pretty good. Let's take it. Okay. Especially if I'm guaranteed to get curses, right? Alright, so there is a Limit Break, which is great. It allows the Pummel to deal 110 damage. Let's get rid of the strongest one. Then do Sword Boomerang. Oh, that was not enough. Hang on. I'm a little worried here. I need to draw something amazing. Let's do Carnage. And then oh no. Oh no. I guess I have to drink all my potions. Let's get rid of this and this. Then drink this and this. Okay, fine. No, oh, yeah, the fire potion is enough, right? Alright, fine. At least I still have 1 Entropy Brew for the boss fight. We got Ancient Tea said, whenever you enter a rest site, start Nithcon with 2 extra energy, shrug it off, disarm, evolve. Let's take a second shrug it, disarm, I mean. And then, do I want to hit a shop? I mean, I have the gold. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, so here, let me focus on cards first. Not seeing any duplicates, which is unfortunate. I'm still not convinced if I'm going to go for Pauper, because so far I only have the Limit Break. And while it's nice, it's not super crucial. Do I want... Extra Centennial Puzzle is great with the Blue Candle. So whenever... The first time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. And then in terms of cards, I guess I'll do Warcry, Clothesline, Captain's Will. It's a little too expensive. Here, let me do Hand Drill. Whenever you break an enemy's block, apply to Vulnerable. That will be useful with the Paper Frog. But then let me save the gold for a shop on Act 3. How about that? Okay. And then here's another curse. We got Regret. This was a bunch more gold, which is great. And yeah, I guess the more curses I have, the better with Duvidel, right? Alright, here, I wouldn't mind losing HP, so let's headbutt that back and do Cleave. Come. Yeah, let's drop down to, what I need, 47. So, no, 41. So, yeah, let's drop down to at least 41. Let's do, I could deal with the Carnage, right? But that will be too much. So, yeah, let's not do that. Come. I should be able to easily kill, but yeah, oh, actually, 37 is enough. Beautiful. Come. Alright, almost strike number 2, Perfecto Strike. I removed all my strikes, so the Perfecto Strike is not that good anymore. And then here, transform 2 cards might be giving me rare cards, which I don't want. Let's instead... Jax is not horrible. But no, let's take the special relic. Mutagen Strength, start going with 3 strength at the end of the first turn, lose 3 strength again. Okay. And then here, let's upgrade... I mean, if it's always in my opening hand, let's upgrade the disarm, why not? Okay. Right. Okay, Champ. 19 incoming, turn 1. Alright, I can draw more cards with the Shame. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Alright, let's get rid of these as well. Alright. And then drink this, throw this, drink this. Feel no pain. Ah, man, I should have done that before I exhausted all my... hang on. Before I play this, I could have dual wielded Feel No Pain, huh? Did I mess up there? I might have. Let's do Disarm, then Pummel Strike. Sever Soul gets rid of 2 cards. Gives me another 3, so that'll be 6, 12. Wait, 9, 13 block. Yeah, that should be enough. Let's do it. Let's do Sever Soul, which does mean I won't be able to play the Carnage if I want to do Sword Boomerang, and I definitely do because that's so much damage. And then, yeah, let's do it by tier 2. Okay. I'll force a transformation next to the enemy. Is still vulnerable. Hopefully I'll be able to deal a lot of damage. I unfortunately cannot. Let's dual wield. Probably not the bite. Yeah, I think I'll just do bash, bite, and regret. No need to dual wield anything here. A little worried. The enemy's not vulnerable anymore. And I'm being attacked for 32. I have to drink this. Okay, there's a Gambler's Brew and a Fear Potion. Let's throw the Fear Potion. Anything useful I can headbutt. Sword Boomerang seems nice. Let's headbutt the Sword Boomerang. Then drink the Gambler's Brew. Sword Boomerang is not enough. Should I do Gambler's Brew again? So if I do Flamebear and Disarm will bring it down to 13 times 2, which is 26. This would be 20, so I'm still a little bit short. I definitely want to do Sword Boomerang, and I basically have to hope for the Pummel. Or another good attack card. Another Sword Boomerang. Beautiful. Alright, perfect. This one had to use all my potions, but that's good. Almost all my potions. Feed is very tempting. If I abandon Pauper, I don't think I can remove 2 rare cards, right? Limit Break and the Feed. I'm regretting taking the Limit Break, honestly. I think I'll try to get by without. I'm hoping to get max HP from the relics. Really tempting, but also it's not going to be easy to use the feat. So yeah, let's try to go for Pauper after all. Sacred Bark is nice. I don't think I need Mark of Pain or Velvet Chocolate. Let's take Sacred Bark, double the effectiveness of potions. Okay. I have a lot of potion slots. Hopefully I'll get another Entropic Brew. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. No, 3. Ah, that's a shame. 3 elites. Alright, that's fine. Do I have a shop towards the end? No. The only shop is here, which is fine. I'll hit that shop. Actually, I did have 2 shops, but yeah. I'll hit this shop here, and we'll remove the Limit Break. And then let's also make sure I lose HP to trigger the Red Skull again. Here, let's do Sword Boomerang, Pummel Strike. And Pummel will be enough to kill. Let's do Headbutt. And then it doesn't matter what I bring back, because I do want to take some damage. Here, let's get rid of these 2. Okay. Yeah, so let's drop down to, wait, so 94 is 47, and then minus 6 is 41 at least, right? I'll even keep the regret. Okay. 24 should be pretty good. Let's do Limit Break just for fun. It is really fun to play the Limit Break, but yeah, unfortunately, it is a rare card, as it should be. Alright, Ghostly Armor, Clash, Anger. Anger is interesting. If I had more card draw, I think I'll take Ghostly Armor. Who's my final boss? Dono Deca. Man, I do need some block. Let's take the Ghostly Armor. And then, yeah, let's go for a later shop. I don't need this early one. Right, here I got the Spiker. Pummel is, I mean, I will take a lot of damage. Let's do it. Okay. And then I can do Sword Boomerang and a Bash. Beautiful. Alright, Cleave, Headbutt, Clash. I only had 1 Cleave and 2 Headbutts, so I guess I'll take another Headbutt. Would love to get another Collectibles other than the bites. Here I got Decay as well as Happy Flower. Every 3 turns get extra energy. And White Beast Statue Potions always appear in combat awards. It's really good with the Sacred Bark. And then here, let's remove Brimstone. That's very tempting. Let me first remove the Limit Break. Okay. So Brimstone would require me to basically try to kill in the first few turns. I don't see any potential collector bonuses. I kind of want to take the Brimstone. At the start of your turn, gain 2 strength on all enemies, gain 1 strength. I could also afford the Dark Sun Parry Up whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max by 6, although I already have received or have been offered a lot of curses. Let's also grab the Block Potion. That's 24 block. A Power Potion. That's pretty good too. And then I can also afford Armaments or Bloodletting. Let's do the Armaments. Oh, and I can afford the Bloodletting. Okay, that was actually a really good shop. Alright. Another curse, and more importantly, max HP. Good. Right, here I got the giant head with 17 incoming. Do a Flame Bear, that should almost be enough, right? Let's do Decay. Another, and then play the Shame. Okay, I think I have to do to be able to fully defend. Oh, the enemy's weakened, right? So Flame Bear alone is enough. And then I can do Carnage for 49. This might be a good chance to try to get Overkill. Only I can apply Vulnerability quickly. Oh no, I don't have block this turn. Don't want to waste my Block Potion here. Can't really draw anything though. I guess I have to use the Block Potion if I want to perfect this one, which is a shame. But yeah, it has to be done. Let's do defend, bite, headbutt. I'm guaranteed not to be attacked next turn, so let's grab the Pummel Strike. And how about a headbutt? Come. Alright, so here... Okay, there's vulnerability with the bash. Let's do bash. What is my strongest attack card? Probably the Carnage. It's only 75. Only. It's a lot of damage. I think I will do headbutt the Carnage and try again next turn, and then play this Carnage 81. I also have a power potion that would allow me to play 2 cards. Oh, I'm weakened this turn. Ah, that's a shame. Yeah, I might have considered... I should have probably played that, the power potion last turn. That might have allowed me to get overkill, right? Let's do Carnage again, and then bite and headbutt. And, I think another Carnage should be enough. I might have missed my chance to get overkill. That's a shame. Alright, fine. Okay, we got Self-Forming Clay. Whenever you lose HP, gain 3 block next turn. And another Liquid Bronze Potion. Shockwave is interesting, but I think I have to take another Pummel Strike. Yeah, my third one. Right. Oh, I didn't notice that these elites were on different floors. Oh, okay. Alright, so I'm getting an extra elite there. That's good. Okay, Reptomancer. Let's start off with the Sword Boomerang. Actually, I think I'm going to deal with the Sword Boomerang. I have the energy. Sword Boomerang 1, Sword Boomerang 2, and Sword Boomerang 3. Did not hit the backline a single time. That's disappointing. Let's do Sever Soul. Come. And then I guess I'll do Bite here. Okay. I'm not happy that I'm healing more HP, but hopefully I have a regular fight before the next elite. Alright, another Sword Boomerang. No, let's do Bite first. Okay, that way the Sword Boomerang, all the hits would hit this guy, and that's enough to kill. Beautiful. And that's the top. That's really nice. Whenever you have no cards in hand during your turn, draw a card, a Blessing of the Forge, and Havoc. Blood for Blood is not bad with the blue candle. I already had one Havoc though, right? So if I want to try to get Collector, I should take another Havoc. Okay. Alright, Nemesis here, 30 incoming. Pummel is 85. If I dual wield it, I think that should be enough. Beautiful. Alright. Perfect. This one I got Urkel if you enter him without blocking 6 block and a duplication push. I probably don't need 2 liquid memories for that. Whirlwind, Body Slam, Spot Weakness. Whirlwind, not bad with all the extra strength I have. Okay. Here I got another Regret. Can I get a collect most on the Regret? I have 3 of them already. Also got Smile Mass, and Merchant Garden Service now always cost 50 gold. Oh, and then will I have wait, yeah, and I think if I hit so I want to hit 3 more question mark rooms because even though I have Mr. Machine, I do want to get another curse. And that will give me the stuff modifier, right? Yeah, let's try that. Okay, here I should lose HP. Let's do Bloodletting. Okay. Upgrade everything. Then lose HP with the Shames. Then do Pummel Strike to lose more HP. Where did I get the block from? Did I have Anchor? Did I play something that gives me... Oh, did I play the armaments? No. I'm confused. I must have played the armaments then, right? Alright, here let's do Carnage. And then Pummel Strike. Oh man, I'm actually going to have a lot of HP next turn. Alright, fine. I think I'll wait here. I definitely want to lose HP. I want to drop down to... Wait, with 106, 53, so 47. So like 45 just to be safe. So yeah, I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Alright, drop down to 36. That should be good. Okay, you got a skill potion. I probably don't need liquid memories here. Body Slam, Disarm, Armaments. I have only 1 armament and 2 disarms. Let's take a third one. Oh man, it would be a shame if I get close to collect monsters, but don't get any other than the bites. Alright, so here, deal with the cleave. I don't think I need that. Let's do cleave first. See what I get. Alright, there's a Pummel Strike. Okay, let's get rid of the Regret. Yeah, my hand got full there. That's fine. I think I'll do Clothesline and then I guess I'll do Bite and then Headbutt. And let's bring back a Pummel Strike. Come. I'm hoping the card draw will be enough here. Yeah, I have Pummel Strike 1, Pummel Strike 2, and that's enough. Beautiful. Alright, got Molten Egg. Whenever you add an attack into deck upgraded, and another Entropic Brew, which I'll take over with Smoke Bomb. Rampage Pummel number 2. Definitely going to do that. Okay. And then here, let's see what colors cards I'm offered. Discovery, Trip, Secret Technique. Regular Trades, Bandage Up. Okay, the only card I take here is Forethought. I might want to try to get Encyclopedia, so let me take all the cards here. So I'll take Forethought here. Jackal Trades is fine, and Trip is really good with the Paper Frog, right? Let's take the Trip. Come. Alright, and then here I'm getting a Wraith. That's unfortunate. It's a Nade Courage, but fine. That gives me the stuff modifier. We also got Gear. You can now gain strength at red sides up to 3 times. And here I think I don't need another question mark room. I'm pretty sure I got Mr. Machine, and I got Curses, and I got stuff. So let's do a regular fight to get those 2 extra points. Alright, Pummel is 110 damage. That's insane. Let's do that. And then let's also do Disarm. And yeah, I guess I can do Flame Barrier, sure. Come. Alright, 42. Here, should I just do Sword? Yeah, so let's do Sword Boomerang. And then wait. I could have done Warcry, put the Whirlwind back in case I needed attack damage next turn, but I feel like I should be fine. Let's do Trip, Clothesline, and that's enough. Yeah, I wouldn't mind taking more damage with the Regret, just so that I can trigger Red Skull. 48. Okay. Oh, wow, I did not expect that. Am I dead here? Okay. I lost a little bit more HP than I'd like. That was just a horrible draw. Wow. I probably should have played the Bite there to heal back up a little. Okay, you got a Blessing of the Forge back, I guess. Alright, Battle Trance, Clothesline, Fire Breathing. Not a fan of any. Let's take the Battle Trance for card draw. I think I might have to heal here. As much as I like extra strength, I don't want to go into the final fight with only 9 HP. Wow. Did not expect that, but okay. Alright, hopefully I'll be fine. If I perfect this, I'll be fine. Alright, I probably don't need to use the Blessing of the Forge yet. I do have some other... Actually, I have a Power Potion and a Skill Potion, right? Let me start with the Power Potion. Lethality, Combust, Inflame. Not a huge fan. I'll take the Inflame, though. And I need to free up my hand a little bit. So let's do... How do I do this? I do want to play another Skill Potion. Hang on. Let's do 1 Inflame without upgrading it. Then do the Skill Potion. Limit Break is really good. Then do the Blessing... Actually, no. I don't need the Blessing of Fortune on the Limit Breaks. Yeah, because I think they're one-time use. There should be one-time use at least. Well, this allows me to get Overkill. With the Carnage. I should also play the Inflame first. Let's draw cards with the Regret. Okay. Then drink the Blessing of the Forge. I can duplicate something. Yeah, let's duplicate probably the Carnage. Then drink the Entropic Brew. Okay, there's another Power Potion. Alright, let's get rid of the... well, I guess it's not getting rid of it, but it gets me close. Okay. Then do Inflame. I guess let's play twice. Alright. Did get Overkill, though, so that's good. Jack of all Trades gives me a Discovery Impurity. Let's get rid of the Wraith here. And I guess I don't need the Bite, really. Alright, and then... might as well drink this. And then Distill Chaos. No, let's do... Pummel Strike is 104 damage. That's awesome. I guess every attack I have is just a lot of... just a ridiculous amount of damage. Here, let's do Bash, and then see what the Distill Chaos plays. A lot of cards. I'm hoping one of them will deal damage. Yep. Alright. That was an easy turn 1. 2 Limit Breaks from a Skill Potion. That's always nice. Okay. 1645. That feels like a lot. I perfected 8 of the 11 elites. I think I just missed the very first 3 elites. No real chance against that. I think I just got real unlucky with collective bonuses. Look at that. Only 1. I was close to getting a few. The 1 was on the Bites. I was close to getting... 1 more on Headbutt, 1 more on Pummel Strike, 1 more on the Regret, actually. I guess that's it. Alright, alright. I thought there were more. Going for Curses, going for Collector Bonuses did allow me to get the Stuff Modifier thanks to the Dark Champeri app, and then also Curses. Although I did end up with 9 Curses. I guess, how many unique ones do I have? I have 2 Decays, 1 Parasite, 3 Regrets, 2 Shames, and 1 Wraith. So theoretically, I would have been able to get Highlander and Curses. It might have been very difficult, though. And then, yeah, like Shiny was doable. Overkill was very easy. Actually, would not have been easy if I didn't get the Limit Breaks at the end. Pauper was easy, though. And I got Insidious too. Okay, alright. So, not the worst run. Let's see what this puts me in the rankings. Okay, alright. Wow. So, Goldberry got 1720. That's so much more. So, let me see. How do you get... Actually, Gemini also got 1720. How do you get 1720? So, that's 175 points more than me. I guess more collector bonuses. Because even if you go for Highlander... that's only 75 points more. So with Highlander, I would... Oh, wait, no, it's not 175. It is 75 points more. So maybe Highlander, but then if you get Highlander, you probably won't get Inscription. You probably won't get Stuffed. So I think it's probably more likely that... actually, no, wait. Yeah. So I think it's more likely that Gemini and Goldberry actually just got more collector bonuses. I think going for Highlander would be doable, but very difficult. Well, going for Highlander would be difficult. Going for Highlander and getting a great score would be very difficult. And then, yeah, I am about... Oh, interestingly, I'm only 19 points above Alex. Wait, 19, so that means that Alex had lots of regular fights instead of question mark rooms. Maybe Alex did the smart thing, which is to count how many question mark rooms he had, and by the time he had 15, just to ban question mark rooms, because I think cursor would be given and then go for a regular fight. That could explain that difference. But yeah, alright, yeah, let me know in the comments if I just got really unlucky with collector bonuses, or if I should have gone for Highlander. So let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was an Ironclad run with the Sealed Deck, Hoarder, Night Terrorist modifiers, and I effectively am first place, although I guess the next score is believable, but very difficult to get. I guess theoretically possible. I end up with 2050, which I'm very happy with. So yesterday was a Mind Blast run and Hoarder, so things were relatively easy and did come down to getting as many collector bonuses as possible. So I was able to affect all the bosses and all the elites. I end up with 23 collector bonuses, which I think is the record yesterday. So I used Dreamcatcher quite a bit, and I think I got at least 3 collector bonuses just from using Dreamcatcher, so that I think helped my score. And actually, both Gemino and Spring had exactly 3 collectibles less than me, so that would explain that difference as well. I was able to get Curse's Thanks to Normality event, which also gave me the Raining Money modifier. I was able to get Overkill and the Lightspeed modifier thanks to the Mind Blast. That only took me like 20-something minutes. So yeah, very quick run, and I think the key was to sacrifice max HP with Night Terrors to trigger Dreamcatcher, and there's no way to really get Well-Fed or the Stuff modifier. Even if I got them, I was able to get more collectibles out of the Dreamcatcher than I would have gotten from the Stuff modifier. So yeah, very happy with the score. Next, you have Spring and Gemino, both tied at 1975. Both of them perfected all the elites and all the bosses, and also just got 3 collectibles fewer than me, so only 20. And then the rest of the modifiers were the same as me, so Overkill, Lightspeed, and yeah, all the other stuff I like, Shiny, etc. So yeah, still great score for them. Congratulations for effectively tied for 4th place. Then you have Roland here with 1957, Peltz got 1887, Cyberfox got 1850, and Goldberry in the top 20 with 1804. Goldberry unfortunately missed the first elite, but was able to affect all the others, and then also all the other bosses too. Ended up with 16 collector bonuses, and still end up in the top 20, so congratulations. Joe Power has 1775, Nick got 1704, Zembri was 1702, Alex ended up with 1654, Alex perfected all the elites but unfortunately missed the Act 2 boss by 2 damage. Alex mentioned that he rejected some cards earlier on, and that made the Mind Blast not as powerful to be able to get rid of the Act 2 boss quickly. He only ended up with 11 collector bonuses out of 128 cards, and remember, I had 178 cards, so yeah, Alex definitely rejecting cards yesterday was probably a mistake. Was able to get the Lightspeed modifier, which doesn't happen often for Alex, but I guess with the Mind Blast, everything is much easier and faster, and also was able to get Overkill the Overkill modifier. So not a bad score for 39th place. Then you have the Darker with 1650. Matti got 1577, and I think that's it for top 100. So yeah, relatively easy run yesterday. It just came down to getting lucky with collector bonuses and I guess triggering the Dreamcatcher. And then today, I don't think, I mean, maybe a small change in my, I guess you can get 75 points more perfecting the first 3 elites. Now, I think that would have been very difficult. I feel like one of the 3 elites I missed in the beginning might have been perfectable if I picked up slightly different cards. But I think more likely is that either people got more collector bonuses or got Highlanders. So yeah, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.